Ty, congratulations. It's been wild because me and Scott, we saw you win the 100,000, the global championships, the My Team last year, now this year. Man, what's that feeling like? I mean, the only other thing that you need to add to your resume from a 2K perspective is joining the 2K League and winning a championship over there. And I think I asked you the same question if that's going to be down the road. But, dude, 500 grand in 3 years is insane.
Yeah, it's just, I know.
Lower Manhattan, One World Trade Center on a beautiful evening. We're a few blocks up in Midtown, coming to you from New York City. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Brian Anderson. Allie, it's all.
Brian, thank you. Well,
he is deadly, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And for New York, Jakob Poeltl out there with Tony Bradley. Then there's Paul George. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. And what are the things the teams can afford to tinker with at this stage of the season, Clark? Maybe compared to later in the year.
Yeah, you know, Brian, I think still working on rotations. That's certainly something that you want to try to iron out early in the season. Make sure you have units that are working best together. So I think the rotation piece is probably the one thing that jumps out as being something you can tinker with at this stage of the season.
Good on the shot. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Here's Bradley. And Embiid with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's George. Here's Reddish. Pass to Barrett. 5 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by George.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
First one falls. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game, really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries, at some points I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work. You look at it, a nice combination of size and mobility made Poeltl a top 10 pick in 2016. He does a really good job bringing energy and taking up space at both ends of the floor. And I love his hands at the offensive and defensive end.
Here's Maxey, covered by Pirtle. It's stolen by Pirtle. It's Barrett on the wing. And they recover it.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Second chance effort. Bradley. That's good. We'll talk about a per-minute basis. Pirtle's shot blocking and rebounding are near elite.
They really are, B.A., and it's hard for the average fan to pick up on that, but his game is not flashy. It's all substance, and he's got excellent timing at the defensive end and catches just about everything at the offensive end.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists. One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
First one falls for him. And you know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
Pass to Harden. Takes the three. The Sixers again can't hit. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
New York ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
This one for three. Drops in the three. Reddish has got 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. He's got 9. Here's Barrett. 6 points for him. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers there.
And the basket is good.
Embiid being nicely set up by his teammates, and he's ready when they get him the ball.
Barrett passes to Pirtle, kicks it to George. Pass to Barrett. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Right wing. Embiid from outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
George outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Joel Embiid with the board.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the 76ers another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
George passes to Barrett. The 3 is up. Here's Reddish. He has 7. Inside. Here's Pirtle. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Outside Milton. Pass to Embiid. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Here's Chandler. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, they've gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And he drives in. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Zubac. Power is home! Boom! He jams it straight down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
4-3. Offensive rebound. Here's Watson. And another miss by Philadelphia. New York has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the layup is good off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Niang. Here's Watson. Now Embiid. Here's Watson. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Zubac. Covered by Milton. And he dunks it down.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
New York on D. 15-point game. Pass to Niang. Now here's Embiid. Here's Milton. Excellent D there from Noel.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Milton passes to Embiid. Here's Chandler, covered by Milton. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the New York Knicks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. We'll be right back after this word. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate.
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
We've got Tony Bradley, R.J. Barrett out there with Paul George. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for New York starting the second. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there. But his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
And it's Harden penetrating.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor.
Harden hits them both. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Basket's good. Niang's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Harden. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Barrett against Harden. Releases. George, no good. This Sixers squad is struggling. Here's Niang. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Count it. Pirtle's got 6.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
And the 76ers call time here. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harris has checked in for Niang. Thibault comes in for Milton. And it's Maxey in for Watson. Drains the triple.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Dives for it, and out of bounds. The 76ers will take it. Here's Maxey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Harden. Floats one. George with the block.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Pass to Maxey. And here's Thibault. Clock at 6. With his first shot attempt. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Pass to Reddish. Back to George. Over Thibault. George's shot is off. Philadelphia has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Harden against George. Harris down low. Back to Harden. For 3, Maxey. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Timeout.
Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Thibault's got 5 now.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Barrett into the lane. Pass to George. Back to Bradley. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Philadelphia's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And the basket by Embiid. He's got 18.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
George with the bucket.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
To the right side. Here's Embiid. Back to Harden. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Barrett. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism, to play good defense. But the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league. And really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
Harris on the wing. Again, the Sixers score.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
That one goes in.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. There's the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And he drops it first.
You know, Paul George is one of the most versatile forwards in the game, and he's in his prime right now. Probably the top two-way player in the league at his position.
So he gets them both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Baseline jumper. Again, the Sixers score.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, a special talent.
Here's Chandler, defended by Harden. A nice shot by Chandler. He's got 7.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Thibault. Harris outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
New York has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Zubac. And it's blocked by Thibault. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Philadelphia's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Takes a 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Philadelphia's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Harden. There's the drive.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
The Knicks with the lead. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And he makes a first. And the 76ers with some changes. Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Watson in for Harden. 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Here's Watson. Back to Maxey. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And the shot goes in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Watson. There's 47 seconds left in the second. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Chandler. There's the drive. Noel.
You can tell that Noel has spent a lot of time working on his shot fake. He's really skilled in drawing contact and tricking the defense.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton is checked in.
At the line.
And so Noel nails both of them. Philadelphia's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. A nice shot by Milton.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Into the lane. Here's Zubac. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Milton passes to Embiid from outside the arc. The shot won't fall. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the New York Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 21 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. It's been quite a night so far for him. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
They came out with the right mindset. That's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, that's the hard driving offensive approach I like to see. If they keep it up, unstoppable.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
Shaq, was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, you'd have 50 just on offensive rebounds. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies or fundamentals.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Outside Barrett. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in. Pirtle's got 8 points.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Pass to Maxey. Out left to the wing. A clear look for Embiid. The Knicks with the rebound. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now. The shot's good.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
It's George on the drive. Here's Bradley. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Barrett. Offline with a 3.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Maxey. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter for New York. They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Bradley. Can't hit that one. Good D by Harris.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Embiid over Pirtle, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
And he gets that one. George has got 25 points in the game.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
Pass to Maxey. Uncovered. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
From deep. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the inside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim. Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the 76ers making a change here.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
To the wing, right side. Here's Bassey. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And now just a 1-point Knick lead.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
It's George on the drive. Bradley. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Second team.
James Harden picks one up.
At the line for New York, Tony Bradley.
And so he makes both from the line. Philadelphia has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Harden. The floater, good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Harden against George. Here's Maxey. He's got 11, and the bucket is good. Maxey's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Pass to Bassey. Over Pirtle. Bassey can't get it to go.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The Sixers trailing. Here's Maxey. Harden with it. This for the tie. Kept alive. Tries again. Pass to Harris. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Pass to Reddish. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers with some changes. Niang, he's checked in for Thibault. Watson comes in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. Left side, Milton. Bassey. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
That one on Harris.
13 foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket.
Now Milton. Harris outside. Pass to Bassey. The 3-ball. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And he makes it on the layup. He's got 14.
and force-feed him the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Pass to Bassi. On the wing, Milton. And the 76ers another three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to Zubac. Here's Watson to the paint. Bassi. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers. Game changers, momentum shifting, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Niang. Here's Watson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Milton.
2 minutes.
And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Milton's got 5 points now in the quarter. Driving in, Chandler. Ooh, rejected by Harris. Now here's Milton. He's got 7. Count it. Good. And now it's just a 2-point Knick lead.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround from him. You know, Milton spent time in the G League, as expected, being a late second-round pick in 2018, but what was unexpected is how quickly he would contribute.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Joel Embiid.
Ooh, poked away. Milton with a steal. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bassi. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
With the drive, the 3 on target from range. 6 points for him.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here's Milton. He's got 9. Out to the right wing. Pass to Embiid. Here's Bassi. Launches it. Noel with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Off target from the baseline. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. And it's Watson missing. Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Coming onto the floor for the Sixers, Tobias.
And here are the Knicks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
Third personal. 4th team foul.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. It's George on the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal.
And I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul.
Both good from the line that time. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Got to get some stop. Right now we're making one effort.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Cam Reddish is out there with Tony Bradley. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's George in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. He drops it from range.
Much respect to Tobias Harris. I mean, his touch has gotten better and better, and it seems to be the case every season.
For 3, George fires in the triple. George has got 15 points here in the second half.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Embiid against Poeltl. Pass to Watson. 5 on the clock. Fade away. And too long on the shot.
They are just owning the boards right now.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Buries it down low. And now a 9-point New York lead.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Goes up on the baseline. Oh, rejected by Poeltl. Fast break, New York. Back to Reddish. Here's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Down low. Here's Milton. Oh, and Bradley with a block. They retain possession. Here's Reddish, covered by Milton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Thibault comes in for Milton, and it's Maxey in for Watson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. George against Harden. To win the run. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one. Oh,
that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power. And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. To the middle. Oh, rejected by Poeltl.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Poeltl. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Inside. And it's New York with another.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now Harden. 3-pointer. And another miss by Philadelphia.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Maxey. Second shot opportunity. And Harris lays it up and in.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's George. He takes it in. And the jam by George.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality. They're seeking out that contact.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Poeltl with some nice D.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
For 3, George knocks it down from distance. George has got 41.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Harden. That shot missing. Ooh, nice D from George. Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and a little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands. Oh, my goodness! And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Pass to Harden. Takes it inside. That one goes. Count it.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
It's George on the drive, and the jam by George.
Oh, George really feeling it right now. Another bucket to his credit.
Philadelphia's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Harris. Embiid, high post. Here's Maxey. Jacks up a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Barrett. Here he goes.
Oh, he was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Embiid, high post. Pirtle with some nice D.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Here's George, and the jam by George.
PG-13, emphatically throwing that one down. They're not stopping him on that dunk.
Pass to Harden. Now here's Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid with it. Looking to end the run. Harden misses.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
George's shot is off. Philadelphia shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Thibault, and it's rejected. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And the Knicks miss again. Harris up top, guarded by Barrett. Harris misses. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter, and I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match, and freedom of movement is an important part of that, and it looks better, and it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining in my opinion.
Violation.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Isaiah Joe.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. The Knicks making a switch here.
Number 2. Minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Springer. The 3 is up. Philadelphia, the rebound. Zubats comes with a double team. Here's Niang from behind the arc. Counted from distance.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And the Knicks call time here.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
From 11 feet away, that one off the back iron and out. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Reed. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. George outside. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. On the take. Korkmaz pulls it in. Here's Springer. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just, all right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.